Hold on. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hi.
Give us a second so we can go live. Boom. And we there. Well, we got to go live on the other platforms as well. Okay, so I hear me there. I'm going to check Instagram real quick to make sure. I mean, I think I'm there. It does have a delay. So y'all come on into the party. Come on into the party. Come on into the party. What's up, y'all? Okay, well, I'll give it a minute to see if it's there. If anybody's on my Instagram, can y'all tell me if it popped up or not? Why did it pop that up? I don't. Uh-oh. There we go. We don't need that. Delete comment. Okay. Anywho, what's up, y'all? Welcome. I'm about to say to another. I'm about to start the podcast.
Marriage and purpose collide. Live.
Oh, I like that. Live. And so we decided to come on in to share with y'all about this wonderful occasion that we got here before you. We won't be before you long.
Oh, you hit them with the church move?
But we'll be before you.
You won't be before you
Amen,
long.
lights.
2 hours later.
Amen, wall. Amen, ceiling. Can I get an amen into his house? Anyway, if I'm on Instagram, y'all let me know. For some reason, I can't get it to pop up like I want to, so I can see how I want to, so I can be how I want to, So we're here. We wanted to go ahead and share a little bit more information because I feel a sense of questions that the audience is wanting to know a little bit more about what we're doing out here in these streets when it comes to these singles out here in these streets. So we're here to answer the questions today and provide a little bit more insight on things. So first of all, tell the people who you are.
DJ Haley.
And what you do.
I'm a certified relationship coach.
Hey,
I heard this. The DJ got the certifications.
Yes.
Certification.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, it's gonna be plural soon. And I am Lucretia Haley. I'm a purpose and relationship coach. I help single women that desire marriage to cultivate relationships that lead to love and commitment. And we're just here, right? We're just here to talk to y'all a little bit more, share with you about what we got going on. And if you have questions, please do let us know. Comments below in the comment section. Let us know what your questions are in regards to this event. What?
No.
Oh, in regards to this event. And so I got to pull my notes up because I forgot what we was doing. So first, I want to ask a question that people probably want to know. And that is just in general about why we do what we do. What pulled us to start really navigating waters with singles? Where did that come from with us?
Well, I know during our podcast we talked a lot about relationships and marriage and our past things happening.
Mm-hmm.
But there's an area that we kind of noticed where a lot of people were having issues with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, for me, on the man side of it, of course, I'll put it this way. Marriage for me, it was kind of like it took a snapshot of time. And basically, I'm, of course, no longer single. So that singleness in that era is like far behind me. So I'm not in the same streets, of course, as everybody else. So they're in this whole struggle fest going on right now.
Not a struggle fest.
Yeah, struggle fest.
Sound like a festival.
The struggle fest. Anyway.
Fest. DJ Love. Okay, sorry.
I wanted to kind of reach out and help men get out of that because it's trash. What I've been seeing is trash. So just trying to help give my 2 cents, my instructions, and what I've done and know how to help others, either do the same or do better
Yeah.
than me.
Yeah. And for those that know a little bit about my story, that's kind of similar as where I just began.
Can I have some more?
Not right now.
A child has walked
Not right
in.
now. I'll help you after I'm done. Okay. Go.
I can see something on.
It's on top of the fridge. You ain't gonna get it. Go. Shut the
Wait,
door.
no. I can see actually something on there.
See what?
There's crackers.
You want crackers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I found them.
Okay. Go ahead.
They're not on this way.
Okay. Go ahead. Should have asked her where it was at.
They're not on the fridge, she said. So
Yeah.
they must be on the counter. Anyway, anyway, similar to what DJ mentioned, is I found myself always speaking with single women as I was sharing my story of how I went about dating and meeting DJ and being married. There were tons of questions that I would be answering. And I was like, you know what? It's time to kind of basically do something for, oh, this sound okay. To do something for single women. And so that's kind of what launched a lot of what I do now. And honestly, he wasn't in the same space as me. It was where I started. I was like, this is what I'm doing for single women. And then DJ came along because I needed assistance with the men's perspective on topics that we would talk about in regards to these dating streets. And that's how he came along. And now he's become passionate about also helping men in that area and just encourage women too, because we need, I wish I heard a lot more from men in my single stage, so they can tell me, especially married men, like talking to encouraging single women out there, like what they were getting into, what you were getting into when you were back in the day when you were dating, so that we could be cautious about how we go about when we pursue dating. So that was key. And so I think that's where we're in this space. For those who don't know, we have a podcast. It's called When Marriage.
Where my hand? It's right there. They can see it.
Yeah. It's called When Marriage
And Purpose.
Collide.
The podcast.
And that's where we basically talk about different topics that are trending, that are out there, that are moving the shit. Why are you smiling like that?
Because it's like you said there, wait, can you get the rest of that?
I was waiting for you to
Can you get
finish
the
the
rest of
rest.
that?
That's how we do it.
You could have just said it.
I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Anyway,
So we talk about topics. And so if you're here now and you're like, hey, I want to tune in to you, I'm about to post the link to that inside of the comment section. Of course, if you are on Instagram, you will not be able to get this, but you can go on to YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and you will be able to get what I'm about to share. It is When Marriage and Purpose Collide podcast. So you can find it there for you. Okay. All right. So we're here to talk about this event that we got going on.
yeah.
All right. Back to my notes, because I was about to go on a tangent and talk about something else. All right. So let's just do the FAQ. Let's do the FAQ.
I'm about to say, when we gonna do that?
Let's just do that. So let's talk about like some frequently asked questions that we put together ourselves. But then also, if you have any questions, go ahead and place them in the comment section so that we can be able to answer those. So the first is this event only virtual?
For now, but we're gonna push for in person.
Yeah.
But we gotta see how this goes.
Yeah. So the main thing is we wanted to just do this
Yes.
and figure out the kinks of how this works, the inner workings, and trying to get things in the background situated. It takes a lot, as you all know, who've put on events, virtual and in person.
Yeah.
The energy and the amount of time it takes. So we said, well, let's just go ahead and do this event virtual. Like he said, in person in the future. And even we hope to go to other cities.
Oh yeah.
So if you're watching from anywhere around the city or the world, we would love to kind of present this to you, but we want to do this small and grand.
We could go worldwide. That'd be great. You go back to Tokyo.
Worldwide. Tokyo singles.
Tokyo singles.
All right. Cool. All right.
Or
So
Houston. Or New York.
some of y'all are probably like, well, listen, I'm out here and I want to find my man. I want to find the woman. Are we guaranteed a match?
Are we guaranteed a match?
Yeah, y'all guaranteed. Like, can y'all set me up with somebody that's suitable just for me? And I end the event with somebody.
I'll put it this way. We putting a plate in front of you.
Oh, snap the plate.
Yeah, we gonna slide the plate in front of you, but we ain't guarantee you gonna like the food or not. But
What is but?
Hopefully it's along the lines of something you're like, oh, okay, this is what I'm looking for.
And just like a chef, as you just use the scenario, so I got to keep going with it. Is they plate well, right? They try to a top tier chef. I
automatically had flashbacks of the boat, but go ahead.
They plate well, and they put everything to a T and looks fancy and all the things. And we are hoping that this is the reason why we have an application process.
Mm-hmm.
We have an application process because we want to be able to vet those that apply so that we can find suitable matches out here. Because we know we've been hearing what's going on. We hear you as far as just like we said in the promo video, men and women, listen, there's complaints on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just face it. There's complaints on both sides. We know the struggle is real, but we also know, and we want y'all to know, that there are men and women that are suitable just for you, right? And one of the reasons why we stayed in Kansas City for this, because we're only focusing locally for this event, is because there are people in your city.
Yeah,
they're here. They're here. Y'all just ain't found each other. Y'all been passing by one another. Y'all drive by one another. Y'all don't know y'all here, but y'all here. And I believe there's
never
hope.
Going outside.
Huh?
Or never going outside.
You're never going outside.
Yeah, you said you'd be passing by.
Oh, yes, because you're never going outside. Right. And sometimes, y'all, it's more so where you're only doing online dating, which is fine if that's what you're doing, but we got to diversify a little bit. We got to have, you got to have some more options for you, especially if you know you desire marriage and this is the time and the strategy. Like, you gotta kind of put yourself out there.
Yeah.
So this is the event where if you've been struggling with dating, you struggling with communication.
I like how you point that out on me because I didn't communicate well.
Struggling with communication.
Or I did. I just didn't want to talk to you.
Struggling with communication. If you are on pause, if you just been like, I don't know no more. If you are in the stage, I'm just say this, if you have been in a place where you've been heartbroken, however, you're healed now. And you're ready to be like, okay, I'm ready. I can do this thing. This is why we're putting this together.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And like we said, if you come out with somebody that's suitable for you and y'all pursue a relationship after this, by all means, be our guest. But this is just to put y'all in front of people and work out the kinks.
Yeah.
What it is. So, any more to say about the guaranteed match?
No, for some reason, the whole time I was sitting there thinking about the people who try to venture out and do like outlandish in a way, where you see some women go to Home Depot, try to find them a man.
I mean, but don't knock it.
I ain't knocking it.
Oh.
It might work.
It might
work.
I need somebody with success story though to come tell me.
That's the part I need.
If you've been anybody out here been to Home Depot and y'all found your match.
I heard it was Lowe's that you're supposed to go to, not Home Depot.
Why Lowe's versus Home Depot?
I don't know. They're both the same.
I mean, apparently not. If you got to go to Lowe's.
I guess Lowe's got different brand of men or something.
You got your Walmart brand and your Target brand.
Right. And I guess Lowe's is the Target version, or is it Home Depot?
I don't know.
I guess Home Depot is more like Walmart.
That's what I think. I
Yeah.
would think that would be like Walmart, and then Lowe's would
It's
be
like-
like Target.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, what are we talking about? Okay, got you. All right. Next is the age range. So some of y'all are like, okay, this age range. Why did y'all choose 28 to 45?
Right.
So we chose that because we wanted to present a wider range of people, of selection
Mhm.
that you can have, and also just to open your, again, this is not just to make a match. Maybe you've never dated somebody that was a little younger than you. Maybe you never dated somebody that was older than you. Maybe you never dated somebody in your age range, period. And so this is going to basically get you outside of your comfort zone just a bit. Because again, our team is making the selections
Mhm.
of who we're choosing to move forward. And yeah, but like we said, if this is out of your range, like even if you're a couple years before or a couple years after, still apply. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
All right, you want to handle the next question?
What are the demographics you are looking for? I handled the question now.
Oh, okay. So y'all probably wondering, like, okay, the demographics for this, like, how are y'all selecting? Is this anybody, everybody? Like, what y'all doing? Again, of course, we have an application process, and in there, we'll ask you some demographic questions to help us range, who you are, things like that. And we'll even have a interview that we'll meet with you even after you submit your application. But honestly, listen, we're here to just help bring you to someone. Okay, if they're a believer in Jesus, all right, you believe in Jesus and you are seriously looking for somebody to partner with you and they have a relationship with God, that is who is going to be applying or selected for this event. Okay, there's other things, other qualifiers, whatnot, but mainly it's going to be the range.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna get people from different nationalities, different cultures or whatnot, but we're looking for those who are believers in Jesus.
Basically, we're finding and getting the groundwork done
Mhm.
already for you, and then it's like up to you to decide if that's you or not.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's up to you to decide.
That's basically what's the demographic part is like. Okay, here's the
Mhm.
groundwork. This is what equally yoked.
Mhm.
We got you there.
Yep.
Now it's up to you.
Exactly. So, right now I just posted the event on here. You can go click the link and make sure you apply. When you apply, there's more questions we can get through, but I just wanted to post it.
Mhm.
When you apply, you will put your email in, and after you place your email in, a link to the form will then be sent to your email. So you'll click on that and you'll go ahead and answer those questions. I would say spend some time thinking about what your answers, like, don't try to fake your answers. Be real, be honest,
Yes.
right? But we want you to be able to take some time in that and think about it, because we selecting out here. We want everybody, of course, we want everybody that applies to do this experience.
Yeah.
But right now we're only choosing, how many are we choosing? 5 men.
5 men, 5 women.
All right. So why are we choosing 5 men and 5 women only?
Well, as of right now, since we're starting out,
Yep.
we don't want to overwhelm. Doing like 20 and 20, that's a lot. So we're doing 5 and 5. See how well that goes, and then we're going to increase it. Eventually, we want to do a whole just event. I'm trying to think of.
What's like
I'm
what?
trying to think of the best way to put it, like
a larger scale.
a larger scale.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to do no like regular old speed date and all. You just show up and then try to find. Like, no, this is more of, all right, you come in. We see if you're, part of the process, get you in there. and then we have some other people who are in the same, like
Category.
mind,
Qualities, yeah.
qualities,
Share the same values.
same values. Because I think we get confused when we start finding, looking for ourselves, and it was like, oh, it says it in there, but you have to like weed through all the bad profiles if you're online, or if you like, okay, he say he is, but then if we find people and basically gather them already for you, like I said, lay the groundwork.
Yep.
We already did the hard part for you.
Yep.
Now it's just getting yourself there.
It's getting yourself there.
I don't even know if I answered the question, but
you did.
Okay.
You went. Yeah.
I just went on a tangent.
I forgot what I was about to say. Though. I did forget what I was about to say. But no, yeah, it's just basically getting yourself there. And what I'm saying is, every time we present this to someone, they're like, I ain't never heard of this. Like, what y'all doing is like a game changer. We got a comment on the streets.
Yeah.
Why ain't showing up in the thing?
It's lagging.
Okay.
I think this is a brilliant and well thought out. People are hesitant to do what is new. Yes, I'm reading like this. Leave me alone. I know you don't sound like this, but I'm reading like this anyway. But I believe there will come a point where your application will be in high demand. Yes. Why? Oh shoot! There's a
see more.
There's a see more button. Let's see more. Why? Because dating is horrid. Yeah.
Horrid. Okay.
Horrid.
Yeah.
And you are doing the legwork for us. That's what we're trying to do.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to do.
We're just trying to do that, y'all. We just want to do the legwork for y'all because we know that it's hard. I'm gonna say this. I get brokenhearted.
Oh yeah.
Just plain brokenhearted. Hearing the stories, hearing what's being pushed out in social media, hearing what goes against what God says. Ultimately, there's people out here, there's even coaches who call themselves Christian coaches and don't lead you down the path that you're supposed to be going to. They don't put no values, they don't bring no Bible, nothing in there, and they're leading folks astray.
They're like overpaid motivational speakers with no Bible verses.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Edge is snatched.
Not sorry. Edge is snatched?
Anyway, so, and my heart's broken. And so I think that's the pull here, is what's pulling us to do this is because I'm tired, as y'all are. I'm tired. I'm coaching women and I'm hearing the stories and I'm getting them through the battles and trying to get them back on their feet, to dating again, to finding love again, to being a wife, to seeing what that looks like. And on his end, you're doing the same for, finding
which is, I would say, the more difficult part is just trying to get the men to basically, be motivated to do it. Because it's to the point where a lot of men are just like, we tired. We tired, boss.
We tired, boss.
So,
and our prayer is that men will show.
Yeah.
Men will show, and we know they will. We know they will. They'll be there. So women, that if you're like, I don't know if I don't, apply. Okay, apply. Men will show. We have some connections. We're working through some things to get them. It's a different, like, we realize it's a different angle.
Yeah.
We can't just, y'all come and y'all apply just because I'm saying, hey, single women, y'all like, click, apply.
Y'all saw the word intentional. Yeah, we need them.
And then the men are like, yeah. There's a different angle we have to reach them at that's separate from women, and we'll do that. And we're going to get them in the doors as well. So don't y'all worry about that. All right. I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing as far as coaching in there. So that, I think that's a different piece that's not done with, well, first of all, let's talk about what's different than what we're doing. We're not doing a speed dating event.
No,
this is not a speed dating event. It'll be similar to that, but it's not a speed dating event, where in speed dating event, you don't get any teaching or taught before you go out and go speed date.
I would say it has more of a blind date effect
Yeah.
because you're not going to know what this person looks like until the event.
Yeah.
Basically, to piggyback what she's saying, we're taking those who are basically who've been vetted in our through the process. We're taking them through as in to give them the tools that's needed to for those who are struggling with communication, what to do, what not to do, that kind of stuff. The biblical references with it, kind of like I ain't gonna say it's not a Bible study. It's not that. It's more of how to do it biblically. Grace and peace. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're giving you the tools on how to do it in a biblical sense.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, we're just gonna send you off. And a lot of times that's how we feel about sometimes with some of our churches. It's like, okay, you're preaching to me, but you're not giving me the know-how, especially
the practical tips,
especially with dating.
Especially with or they send, like, yes, you have a great sermon. It'll be on point. It'll reach the masses when it comes to dating and relationships. But now, how do I do that after you just told me what I should do? How do I actually do it? Right.
Yeah.
And so that's what's different about this.
Yes.
We're coaching and teaching you first. Men will be separate from women. So men will have their own session. Women will have, because we need that. Women, we need our own session. Don't be trying, why can't we be with them? No, let them.
One big group.
One big group. Let's talk about it and hash it out together. Let's not. Let's do that. Him and I will still be in on the separate sessions, but we'll be coaching and teaching the men and women separately. And so, yeah.
And we're not saying you don't know how to date. It's just we're trying to show you the more biblical sense of everything.
And just
I'm not trying to be vague. It's just I'm not trying to also give out what we're saying.
I mean, yeah, it's just, you're right. We're not trying to give out everything, but we're just saying that there are some things that we see that's trending that we just should not do. And then there's some things that I think you'll come and you'll be like, oh, okay, I am doing it right.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the times when folks come through the doors of coaching, they're figuring it out and they're like, oh, I am doing that right. Okay, so keep doing this. Stop doing that. Okay, say this, pause, reflect. Sometimes we go into things, we go into dating, we go into relationships, and no reflection happened. You just out there serial dating. You're out there just heartbroken and dating, just bleeding on tables.
Oh.
I mean, I meant because you've been cut, ain't been patched up, right? And you just going through either men or women or whatnot. And now, but you don't know what to do. Like you don't know, like, how am I supposed to navigate these streets now? Like, what am I supposed to do? Especially if you're trying to do it right and you're trying to date with purpose and you're trying to stay abstinent. What? That's a lot. Okay. Oh, sorry for that. Go ahead.
Oh, you can see in the comments on
I can't. No, they don't show up on here. I don't know why.
On the Instagram. That's what I meant.
Oh.
But
no.
People genuinely, gosh, don't know how to have a mutual affection, kindness, goodness in the body of Christ. The foundation of any relationship, friendship is vital. Amen.
Friendship, that's key. Thank you. Friendship is vital because, and that's why I want you, what we want to get out of this event too. Like, sometimes we're so focused on, I got to find my match. I got to find. How about you learn how to be a friend with somebody? How about you learn how to just communicate with that person and be a friend first so that you can learn how to be in a relationship with somebody? How about we back that up first? Back it up. Back.
I think that's another wall to kind of break down because on the men's side of things, we don't want to be friends.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think men. Go ahead. Sorry,
no,
I'm
go ahead.
for y'all.
No, go ahead.
I don't know if a lot of men know how to be friends when it comes to relationships without, friend, but you fine though. So I'm a holla. Is that how y'all be thinking?
Yes, I'm the wrong person for that. I remember I had female friends. I was fine with that.
Oh,
but
that's true.
It was non-sexual,
True.
and I was dandy.
Dandy?
I was dandy. But the biggest issue with that, even though I was okay, is still the surrounding, criticism with it. Like, oh, how you can be friend with female?
True.
No man can ever be friend with female because it's always like that. Oh, you're just being friends, waiting your turn, and a lot of times that is the case. But then on I guess a rare occasions, it's not. Like you can actually have that male friend. I'm not gonna say it's the norm.
Yeah.
Just because of all the things that come with it.
My age, you on a roll? No, you can keep it coming.
Right. I'm like,
you
yeah,
said
keep
women.
going.
You said women do too much of looking at looking at every man they meet as this might be my husband, and that's just wrong. Exactly. That used to be me. Honestly, you speaking to the old me when I in my single days. He just complimented you on your shirt, and now you didn't went 5 years ahead. Y'all down the aisle having kids.
You know what?
Because he just complimented your shirt. Sit down.
I actually I went through that before because she was like, "Oh, you was flirting me." I was like, "When?" all I said was like, "Hey, I see you got eyelashes on."
And she saw that as flirting?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought it was weird. Automatically was like, you crazy.
I mean, but that's because we always over romanticize things. We look at these shows, we look at TV, and we're like, oh, I wish. We look at Hallmark Christmas time and Thanksgiving, and we feel all the feels. And so automatically we feel like that's how it's supposed to happen to us. You supposed to meet in the library with somebody. He on the other side of the shelf. Y'all both pull the same book. It's supposed to be just all the stuff that we see, and it's not like that. It maybe a little bit, but not like that. And so, real quick before,
I was about to side.
No, you can still know.
No. It's all okay.
Hold it.
Okay.
If you're here and you're like, I don't live in Kansas City, and I am I'm still interested in something like this or what y'all doing. Y'all, we are having a dating and marriage panel, virtual dating and marriage panel. This will be open to everybody. Okay. So if you're seriously dating, if you're engaged, if you're newlywed, if you're seasoned in your marriage and you like, I would love to get some good advice. You can ask questions to these. These are people who have been who are married and who some are coaches as well, relationship coaches, and they can help you. Some have dealt with mental battles. Some they're seasoned. Some are newlyweds. So we're going to be talking to them as well. And you can ask your questions there. So stay tuned. I'm going to post a link real quick for that as well while DJ remembers what he was going to say.
I'm going to need you to send me the link so I can post it in these comments because I don't think it's posted here.
Okay. But finish what you was gonna say.
Oh, it was a not on topic side note. How come all y'all's romance movies always involve some form of cheating?
What are you talking about? What romance movies involve some form of? Oh, you mean the Hallmarks?
Hallmarks.
Because she leaves the boyfriend back in New York and she goes to a small town.
Horrible boyfriend, always working, not paying attention. Next you know, my car broke down in some small town with snow. And you meet Mr. Handsome.
Yep.
Or the ex high school who turned all beautiful or handsome, whatever you want to call him.
Turned all beautiful.
Yeah. And then next you know you with him, and then the ex-boyfriend pop up, although he don't know he an ex-boyfriend until they show up with his suitcase and work laptop on the phone.
He show up to
babe, don't talk to me.
To see you, or he's always like mean or like.
Yeah, because he's working. Yeah. She's like, pay attention. I'm working.
And then she goes and it's her high school. The dude that she had a crush on in high school that shows up, and he runs a small hardware business. And
overall, so no
undershirt. And it just so happened that whoever was supposed to do the Christmas parade,
it'd be him. He the leader of it.
Well, no, whoever was supposed to do it bowed out. They
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do it. They sick.
Oh, that's what.
And
It's always the magical person. They knew what was happening.
somebody in the background, and it's somebody who's supposed to be like an angel or Santa or
Towards the
whatever.
end, you see them pop up. They don't got the pen.
It was you.
It was you the whole time. Sorry. That was. I was thinking
Anyway.
that, but yeah. Anyway,
So this event, we're going back to. Are there any questions? Anybody here and y'all like, man, I want to be with it, and y'all still on the fence, or maybe you have any questions? Please do post it and let us know. Let me see if there's a few more things we need to discuss.
all right. You took off the FAQ.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Oh, did you send it to me?
Yes, I sent the other one you have already. The one.
Wait, how'd you send it? Okay.
I think we kind of touched on everything else. We talked about it being a virtual blind date. Yeah, so basically this is I'm gonna run through real quick.
I'm gonna post a link in the comments here.
He's posting links in the comments right now, just in case you haven't seen mine. I think it's just only on my
You know what? I'm over here answering.
You know what? I see where
I
it's
could have
only
just
going.
been texting. My bad, people. I'm sorry.
Texting what?
I could have been just commenting in here.
I mean, you can still
I'm not used to this. Okay, I'm getting better.
you didn't mess me up. What I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
We're going to run through real quick of how this works. All right. So can you repost real quick in there as well? The intentional dating event one. Do I need to resend it to you?
Yeah, you guys send that to me too.
I texted to you already.
Oh, okay.
The original one.
I got it.
Okay.
This.
Yep. So we're going to put the link down here. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the link. Okay. Once you click on the link, it's going to be a video. It's a little promo video. You scroll down and you'll see a place where you put your email address. Once you put your email address in, that lets us know, hey, this person's interested and that you're going to fill out the application. Yeah. I know right now it's a little hard because you're like, oh, I got to fill out this application. So we want you to take carve out some time to spend about maybe up to 20 minutes on this application. All right. And then you would go ahead and submit the form. Okay. That's when our team over here will go ahead and we will now look through your application so that we can choose if you are suitable to go on to the round where we will do everything else. Okay. So it's all in that link that you have there. Again, it's not to match. We here just showing y'all who's out here.
Yeah.
Showing y'all who's out here. But if you do match, no, my hope though, it would be great though. It would be amazing if somebody does match and y'all end up hitting it off
and get married
and y'all invite us to the wedding.
Like, yeah.
And it all started from y'all coming to the intentional Christian singles dating experience, right? That's what we will hope from this experience. But if anything, we just want y'all to get out, know that there's men and women out here that are capable and ready and desire marriage, who value themselves, who are waiting, who are abstinent, who love the Lord, who loves being accountable, who loves to be coached still, all those things. We're hoping, and we know because we're going to vet you.
Did you say it?
Huh?
Who are intentional?
Who are intentional. All right. So that's about it for this deal here. Y'all, again, if you don't make it, if you in other cities, other countries, y'all come and be a part of the Intentional Dating and Marriage panel. Okay, that's free. Show up to the event. We got people who are married, coaches who are ready and willing to answer your questions about dating and relationships. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to push that more. But once I get all the speakers or all the people on the panel, I'll post a flyer. And then that's when you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go. Because I want y'all to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go.
Okay.
Anyway, we love y'all. All right. If you have any questions, reach out. If you're married on here and you in Kansas City, you got single people in your
right.
in your family,
You see them links in there?
in your
Ship them off.
church. If you are
Email.
a single ministry leader,
Text message.
small group leader in single ministry, hit us up. Get your people involved. This is the time right now. You talking about it? Let's do about it. Okay.
Should that be a slogan? You talk about it, you do about it?
Probably not. But all right, y'all. We love y'all. We'll see this real quick. Y'all watch the replay. Share with somebody. All right. Peace and hair grease.
What?